Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The lesson today is about symbols of Waqf. So there are four of the symbols or four signs where you have to stop. These are the mandatory stop signs, and these are for Ta, Qif, Mim, and the Ayah sign or the circle. These indicate that you must stop. Okay, these four signs are mandatory stop signs. For example, here you have the little meme, and it is one of the mandatory stop signs. So you have to stop here on mathalan and turn it to mathala. And the next one, here you have ta. Ta is one of these four signs, so you have to stop, and kasiran turns to kathira. And then you have the circle or the ayah. Okay, so here you have to stop. So fasiqeen, okay, it is fasiqina, but when you stop you turn it to fasiqeen. And then you have the optional stop signs, which means you have the option to stop, or you have the option to keep going, but on Jim it is better to stop, and on the rest it is better to keep going. Okay, Sod, Za, Qaf, and Sil. These four signs, if you have them, you have the option to stop, but you can keep going. And on Jim it is better to stop, and but you still have the option to continue. So these signs indicate that you have the option to stop. For example, you have Jim here, so it is better to stop. You can say manittaqa, and then wa'tul buyuta. And if you want to keep going, then you say manittaqa wa'tul buyuta. And here you have Sod. Okay, so the same rule applies here too, but you don't make any changes because of ha and taqa. Here you have a standing fatha, and in min abwabiha, here you have fatha followed by alif. Okay, and the rule is that if you stop on a standing fatha or a fatha followed by alif, then you don't make any changes. Okay, and we will do them a bit later. And then you have the three signs Sin, Sakta, and Waqfa. These signs indicate that that a slight pause should be made without breaking the breath. On Sin and Sakta it is a short pause, and on Waqfa it is a bit longer. For example, here you have Waqfa, and here you have another one, and then there is another one. So it's going to be like wa'fu anna waghfir lana warhamna anta maulana fansurna ala alqawmil kafirin. Okay, so you make pauses, but you don't break the breath. And then you have the last sign, it is La. Okay, so the rule about La is that if it is in the continuation of ayah, like the one over here, then you don't stop. Okay, you should not stop when there is La. For example, كَدَأْبِ آلِ فِرْعَوْنَ وَالَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ. Okay, so it means don't stop here. And if this sign, if La is on the top of an ayah, okay, on the top of a circle, then it makes it an optional stop. Okay, you have the option to stop or keep going, but if it is in the continuation of ayah, then you must stop. Then you don't you do not stop. Okay, and after this, these are the rules of there are four rules of stop. And like when you stop on a word, you make some changes. For example, this word is mu'saratun. Okay, if you stop, you make it mu'sada. Okay, so there are four simple rules, and the first rule is about the ta marbuta, or the ta that you write like a ha. Okay, for example, there are two dots on this letter, so it makes it ta. If you remove the two dots, then the rest of it is ha. Okay, so with dots ta, without dots ha. Now the rule about this type of ta is that you turn it to ha and put a sukun. For example, it is mu'saratun, but when you stop, you make it mu'sada. Okay, mu'saratun, and when you stop, you turn the ta into ha and put a sukun. Again, this rule is about only ta marbuta, the ta that you write like ha, or the round ta. Okay, the regular ta is not going to change like this. So mu'saratun turns to mu'sada. Okay, and here you have musfiratun. Okay, in case you stop, you say musfirah. Okay, nutfatin, nutfa. Ibratun, ibrah. Zajratun, zajra, and so on. So this is the first rule, the rule about ta marbuta, or the round ta, and the rule is that when you stop, you turn it to ha and put a sukun. The second rule is about the two fathas or fathatain. For example, you have two fathas here on ra, masruran, and then there is a stop sign. So the rule is that you turn it to one fatha. Okay, like masruran turns to masrura, and you drag it. Okay, you drag it because there is an alif after, and even if there is no alif, you still have to drag, because the rule is that you turn the two fathas to a fatha and alif. Okay, or you can call it like a standing fatha. So masruran turns to masrura. Okay, and the same is here, miskinan. So in case you stop, you say miskina. And abwaban, abwaba. Azwajan, azwaja. Okay, so that was the second rule. And then the third rule is about the words ending on a standing fatha or a fatha and alif. For example, here you have fatha followed by alif. Okay, and the rule is that if there is a fatha followed by alif or a standing fatha, then you don't make any changes, it's going to remain the same. For example, anzalna. Okay, and if you stop, it's going to remain the same, anzalna. Okay, no changes. Khalaqna, rafa'na, and anzarna. Okay, and the examples of standing fatha, you have the word tajalla, so it is ending on a standing fatha. Okay, you don't make any changes, it's going to remain the same, like tajalla, tasadda, tazakka. Okay, and the same rule applies to the words ending on a sukun. For example, you have hum. Okay, so there is a sukun on mim, hum, nuyassiru, hum. Okay, so it's going to remain the same, and the same is here, kuwirat. You have a sukun at the end, so you make no changes. Okay, kuwirat, uttilat, suyirat, kadhabat, zuwijat, and so on. And the fourth rule is about the rest of the signs, like the dhamma, fatha, kasra, two kasras, two dhammas, or standing kasra, standing dhamma. Okay, and the rule is that you turn them to sukun. For example, you have a fatha here on ta'buduna. Okay, so in case you stop, you say ta'budun. You turn the fatha to sukun. Okay, and an'amta, here you have a fatha, you turn it to sukun, like an'amt. And then you have two kasras here, so takdhibin turns to takdhib. Tasneemin, tasneem. And then you have two dhammas here on meme, so it'amun turns to it'am. Qur'anun, Qur'an. Alhamdu, alhamd. Wal fajri, wal fajr. Okay, now if you want to practice it more, then you can just take a snapshot of this screen, or pause the video and practice this page. Okay, and apply the rules. And if you don't get it, then you can contact me and ask the questions if you have any questions.